the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up. And I do it a million times again.
Play the lottery, you might win it. It's like 25 the lives that you bust out of prison. Something's in the air, something's in the air. It's like something's in the air, something's in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. So yeah.
In the country, I am a river down in the valley. Oh, I am a vision, and I can see clearly. If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high. Yeah, I made it. I'm the world's greatest, and I'm that little bit of hope. When my back's against the ropes, I can feel it. I'm the world's greatest. The world's greatest. The world's greatest ever. I am a giant marching band. I am the people. Oh, I am a helping hand. I am a hero. If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it. I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope when my back's against the ropes. I can feel it. I'm the world's greatest. In the ring of life, I'll reign love. I will reign, and the world will know this again. Oh yeah. There's darkness, I shine a light. Shine a light. And mirrors of success reflect in me. I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it. Said I made it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit. I'm that little bit of hope. When my back's against the wall, I can feel it. Feel it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it. I made it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit of hope. When my back's against the wall, I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it. At the end of the rainbow, I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit of hope. When my back's against the wall, I can feel it. Now I can just walk. I'm the world's greatest. It's the greatest. It's the greatest. Can you feel it? Say the greatest, yeah. Can you feel it? Yeah. I'm so alive. It's the greatest. At the end of the tunnel. Can you feel it? Breathing the cargo. It's the greatest. At the end of the rainbow. Can you feel it? And life was running. It's the greatest. Pull me through it. Can you feel it? Used to be like gold. It's the greatest. Now I can just walk on the roof.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power is turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep. Say I'm in too deep. It's been 2 years, I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe, yeah, I still believe. And say, wrecking balls inside my breast. This time, this is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song.
sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll blow my lights on. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fight left. They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry, 'cause you had never let it go inside. You worked real hard, and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, will
bust out of prison. Something's in the air, something's in the air. It's like that feeling when you're just about to kill it. Take your last shot, you know you're gonna hit it. Something's in the air, something's in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big. It's like that feeling when you're about to win the medal, and you work so hard that you knew you wouldn't settle. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. When they hear you when you thought they wouldn't listen, it's like an anthem that the whole world's singing. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. If we stomp our feet, the ground will shake. If we clap our hands, the walls will break. Yo, so loud, won't forget our names. 'Cause something big is happening. Take this spark and start a fire. Raise us up, we're feeling high. They can't tell us anything. Something big is happening. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big is happening. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening.
Hurry up and wait. So close, but so far away. Everything that you always dreamed of, close enough for you to taste, but you just can't touch. You wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. You wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face, seems the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen, it's supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time. You believe and you doubt. You're confused and got it all figured out. Everything that you always wished for could be yours, should be yours, would be yours if they only knew. You wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. You wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face, seems the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen, it's supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time.
in circles trying to get to where you are. Everybody's been counting you out, but where are they now? Sitting in the same old place, just faces in the crowd. Well, we all make mistakes. You might fall on your face, but you gotta get out. I'd rather stand tall than live on my knees, 'cause I am a conqueror, and I won't accept defeat. Try telling me no. One thing about me is I am a conqueror. I am a conqueror. Got a vision that no one else sees. A lot of dirty work, roll up your sleeves. Remember, there's a war out there, so come prepared to fight. You never know where the road leads you. Not everyone's gonna believe you. And even though they're wrong, don't prove right. I'd rather stand tall than live on my knees. Live on my knees. 'Cause I am a conqueror, and I won't accept defeat. Try telling me no. One thing about me, one thing about me, I am a conqueror. I am a we all make mistakes. You might fall on your face, but you gotta get up. We all make mistakes. You might fall on your face. Don't ever give up. I'd rather stand tall than live on my knees. Live on my knees. 'Cause I am a conqueror. I am a conqueror. Accept defeat. Try telling me no. Try telling me no. One thing about me. So one thing about me is I am a conqueror. I am a conqueror.
mother falling, I'm the youth. Ay, I am the greatest. Ay, this is the proof. Ay, I work hard, pray hard, pay dues. Ay, I transform with pressure, I'm hands-on with effort. I failed twice before, my bounce back was special. Let downs will get you, and the critics will test you. But the strongest survive, another scar may bless you. I
don't give up,
no, no.
won't give up,
No, no.
don't give up, no, no, no.
Nah.
Don't give up, I won't give up, don't give up, no, no, no. I'm free to be the greatest. Don't give up, don't give up, no, no, no.
I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, I believe I can fly. Hey, 'cause I believe in you. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it.
almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna
never lost. Colors change with time and change of heart. If I hold on to the memories and use them to guide me, will you be right here beside me? Everything I know is behind me. I'm starting a new life. I just don't want to say goodbye. On everything we know, friends we've made, I don't want to let go. After everything that we have learned, it's our time now, it's our turn. If I hold on to the memories and use them to guide me, will you be right here beside me? Everything I know is behind me. I'm starting a new life. I just don't want to say goodbye. The lights go dim as we suddenly see it's time to find who we're meant to be. We couldn't wait for this to end. Now we wish we could start again. If I hold on to the memories and use them to guide me, will you be right here beside me? Everything I know is behind me. I'm starting a new life. I just don't want to say goodbye.
I know this world seems so big.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me first acknowledge how beautiful our graduates are. Give yourself a round of applause right away. Let me apologize for the 1 hour delay and the purpose for which we have assembled is a wholesome purpose. Whatever setback, we are intent on having a productive and good day today. Am I right? Liar, dirty, dirty, dirty liar. And so, in just about 5 minutes, then we should flow pretty smoothly through to the end of our scheduled activities. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. And in 5 minutes or so, we should be on our way.
Lying in my bed, thoughts in my head, visions of you, but I can't get through the night. So pick up the phone, I know you're home. You're playing with my heart and you know that it just ain't right. It's just a game of love, love, love. And even though it's hard, baby, I can never give you up. You're the one I like, and it's you that I adore. You're the one that I live for inside of you. So I got in the car, but I didn't get far, 'cause the radio played every song that I sang with you. Yesterday's gone and it may be true, but you know that I'll never get over you. It's just a game of love, love, love. And even
to all my women, you know, my strong women. This world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you log on to Alexandria College of Continual on YouTube, then you'll be able to stream live, okay?
Hello, that woman.
Alexandria College of Continual Education.
With a smile.
That's on YouTube, all right?
She'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put
join on the platform. Dr. Janet Dial, and of course, our very distinguished guest speaker, chairman of this afternoon's proceedings, Dr. Tamika Peart, to join me on the platform here. I have to put you in the shade, Dr. Dare. So, I think I'll sit you here, and I'll seat Minister there, and then Dr. Peart will sit beside you. Yes, Dr. Peart. Miss Clark? Okay. Ready? I'm going to welcome Mrs. Sonia Nevins Ricketts, who will deliver the official start.
Heights by great men, reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. Member of Parliament, Mr. Xavier Main, Chairman of the Board of Management, Mr. Warren Newby, Guest Speaker, Dr. Janet Dyer, Chairperson, Dr. Tamika Peart, distinguished guest in the audience and in Zoom land, faculty member, graduating class, good day to you all. I am humbled to be asked to welcome you to this, the first graduation of the Alexandria College of Continuing Education. It is indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all to this graduation exercise, whether you are in Zoomland or here with us in this space. COVID-19 has caused us to achieve a lot by thinking out of the box. To the members of the Board of Management, ably led by Mr. Warren Newby, I extend warm welcome. We recognize the work you have done to ensure that this institution operates at its optimum. Welcome to our Member of Parliament, Honorable Xavier Main, who has been instrumental in making this a possibility. Heartiest welcome, sir. To our chairperson, Dr. Tamika Peart, who will take us through this program, we welcome you, madam. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Janet Dyer, Principal Director of the Runaway Bay Heart Academy, welcome, and we look forward to your charge to the graduates and all of us present. Reverend Sterling, our constituency reverend, we welcome you to this graduation exercise, sir. We also have with us our neighboring principals, Mr. Denville McHugh and Mrs. Eloise Panton, who have supported the institution in every way to ensure its success. We welcome you and look forward to your continued support as we ensure that we have an educated and equipped constituents. To the faculty members who stood up through it all to make it happen for these graduates, hats off to you and welcome as you watch the fruits of your labor taking their places in society. Of course, we recognize that all we do, it would not have been possible without our ably coordinator, Miss Rowan Davidson. I do apologize. Miss Rowan Davidson. Madam, we appreciate and welcome you to this function. To all the family and friends with us today, and to those who could not be here in person and are watching the ceremony or thinking of the graduates as they celebrate this moment, we welcome you and thank you for your support. Graduates, we are here to participate in the praise and wonder of your achievements. This is an historic moment, not just for you, but because of you. And we also want to welcome you, as without you, we would not be here celebrating. Clap yourselves. Congratulations on your achievement as you go forth to make a change in society. Welcome again to all persons, whether physically or on Zoom land. Do enjoy the program. As we celebrate with these students, I leave with you quotes from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Go forth, change the world, and let your light shine. Welcome to you all. Thank you. We now invite Mr. Denville McHugh to do the opening prayer.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Almighty God, our Father, Master of the universe, we adore you for your greatness, for your graciousness, and for the privilege to be alive in this pleasant weather. Thank you for this occasion. We present to you the graduates who have toiled and have achieved. Cause your hand to be upon them as they venture into their respective endeavors. We present to you also, Lord, the proceedings for this afternoon's function. We invite your presence and your direction. Let everything be done to the glory and honor of your name and for the advancement of humanity. We carefully praise and honor your great name. In Jesus' name, amen.
I now invite Miss Movita Clark, instructor, to introduce to us the chairperson for today.
Good afternoon to everyone. Dr. Tamika Peart has done exceptionally well in representing her community, parish, and country through academia and the development of the local and international level. It is as a result of her unwavering commitment to development and academia that she is currently an assistant professor and the director for Jamaica's National Shelter Program. Dr. Peart is currently the chair for the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center, popularly known as GP. She is also a board director for the Child, Family and Protective Service Agency. She was recently awarded by the Governor General of Jamaica for her contribution to nation building through voluntary service and activism. With humble beginning in Bethany, St. Anne, Dr. Peart lives by the mantra, "We were created to make this world better than we found it." Dr. Peart continues to offer inspiration and guidance to many young people across Jamaica, the Caribbean, and across the world. Please stand and help me welcome Dr. Tamika Peart.
Can I do this? Good evening, everyone, and thank you for that amazing welcome home. It's all coming out right before us. So, the protocols were already observed, so I don't think I need to go over that. I promise you I will not be the master of ceremony who is just talking. I can assure you that we're all here to enjoy ourselves and to celebrate this moment of excellence. Can the graduates stand? I believe in affirmation. Please stand. So we are all going to give them a round of applause because this is a moment that it was not easy for them. And if this is true, let me hear you all say, I agree. All right. And so as the community, for those in virtual world and for those in the physical space, we have to congratulate them. So let us give them a round of applause. So our affirmation for this afternoon is that you are, whenever I call on you, you are going to say, I must be bold. I must be courageous. I must be my best because life has no script. And that is how I present this evening with you all. So let us start after 3. We're going to repeat, I must be bold. I must be courageous. I must be my best because life has no script. So you're going to start 1, 2, 3. I must be. I must be. I must be. I must be. Because. Repeat that because truer words have never been spoken. Because. All right, give yourselves a big clap. All right, so for those, you may have a seat now. So for those who are in the virtual world and for those who are here with us this evening to celebrate with the graduates, let me thank you for joining us in one of the coolest parts of Jamaica. You have joined us at the Beacon on the Hill in Alexandria, where everything is green, the birds are in the sky, and it is as if there is no problems at this side of Jamaica. So let me welcome you all. To the persons who are the brainchild behind today, or the brainchildren for today, let me congratulate you all. And we congratulate the graduates, but we must congratulate the support system that fueled them to be here today. I'm sure a lot of the times you all believe that you could not continue. And it is that annoying auntie, that annoying grandmother that would not have left you by the wayside. So you're here today because of them. So you need to now give them a round of applause. So, as we move on into the evening's proceedings, I must say, as a daughter of the soil, Dr. Dyer, it's an amazing pleasure to see you in my hometown. And we've seen each other in places outside of my hometown, but being, as they say, parishioners, it's always great having her in my hometown. So we move on to the day's proceedings, and the first person who will bring greetings this afternoon, she is high on life. She is a lifetime educator, and we met only this week, but I could have gotten those two things about her. Mrs. Eloise Panton, we welcome you to bring greetings. Mrs. Panton is the principal of the Arbuthnot Gallimore High School.
Great afternoon, everyone. How are my graduates feeling? That doesn't sound great at all, but I know you'll get there somehow. This afternoon, it is really a wonderful privilege for me to be here to share with you. The pandemic that we're experiencing would have changed the landscape, not just in Jamaica, but throughout the world. And so one of the things that we're happy for is the opportunity that would have been provided for you to, upskill, retool, so that you can go out into the world and make a difference. This afternoon, your theme, Overcoming Obstacles, Adjusting to Greatness, is most appropriate. And I want to reiterate what our MC would have indicated, that life has no script. And so whatever it is that is out there, you are in total control and can use the obstacles to propel you to greatness. There's greatness in all of you, and I want for you to leave with that this afternoon. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Arbuthnot Gallimore High School family and trust that the rest of the proceedings will be one that you will enjoy.
I told you she is high on life. I told you that she is high on life. Thank you so much, Mrs. Panton. So, in every batch of graduates, we have students who echo the sentiments of the class. And today, the students who will echo the sentiments of the graduating class are Abigail Edwards and Kenaha Sewell Bethune. Where are you? Okay, all right. Beautifully purposed. So we'll have the valedictorians right before the vote of thanks. So whenever she gets here, somebody please tell, whenever they get here, please tell them that they're right before the vote of thanks. So the next person who will bring greetings to us today, this person speaks all things development. This person always has a master plan of how we will transform a space that was once a space of nothingness to a space of something. This person is always thinking about global development, national development, parish development, but Alexandria has a special place in this person's heart. Alexandria is his bonononos. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to give Mr. Warren Newby, the board chairman, and that shouldn't be any surprise to you all, the board chairman for this college, to bring greetings.
Thank you, Dr. Peart. I feel good. I feel good. That sounds good, not you? Oh my gosh. I am following your stance to accept the recognized protocols, but I must say special to my Member of Parliament, Minister Xavier Main, on whose instruction I stand today. So, I know we are challenged by the loss of revenue brought about by the pandemic. But it cannot be justified that in a time when students would not have been able to go face to face, many would not have been prepared for examinations and are now leaving the secondary system, that support is not present for institutions such as this, that we can guarantee continued education for all. And so the powers that be must understand that a special responsibility is had by them, and they must respond in kind, because we need support for us to carry through the mandate we have. And thirdly, the private sector. We want to build laboratories here that will allow for intensification of the training, to allow for more spaces and more diversity in the programs that are offered. We will only be able to do so if we get support from private sector to add buildings and to add equipment. I want to make one final thank you, and it is to my friend Colin Brown, who is volunteering here from its very inception to this day. What is being done is also possible through his efforts. I want to thank you all kindly and to wish for you, the graduates, every success in your future. God bless you.
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully,
I did tell you that Mr. Newbie is all things development. And I did tell you that Mr. Newbie has a particular skill in creating nothing into something. And I want to thank you very much for using your grant as a parish. And importantly, the stakeholders who will be critical in bringing this dream to reality. We are very sure that this college is on a pathway to success, a pathway to transforming lives in meaningful way, because it is being led by Mr. Warren Newby. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give him a round of applause again.
many more will have to die. Don't ask me why.
All right, so I'm going to test you now. Remember, I spoke about affirmation earlier in my remarks to you. We are going to go with our affirmation again. I must be. I must be. I must be. Because somehow I don't feel convinced. You're going on a dull note when you tell me that life has no script. I want to hear it. Why must you be courageous, bold, and your best? Okay, thank you very much. So, the proof of the pudding is all in the eating. And as Mr. Newby said in very fancy terms earlier, nobody don't stone the fluxy mango. So, right now we are going to hear from those persons who have experienced the product here that is being developed. They are going to share with us their journey and what this journey has done for them. So at this time, we are going to have Lamoya Palmer and Adria McRae. Where are you both?
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully,
Look at her being bold. Look at her being courageous about life. Look at her being her best. We are going to hear from her now.
Oh. Good afternoon, everyone. My journey, it was a rough one, very challenging. 2 weeks before exam, I lost my home due to fire. So I was a bit set back. I felt like I couldn't make it. I felt like I was just gonna give up. But when I saw how my batchmates, they just rally around, and my instructor, I just felt strength. So I want to big up Sash, Delgado, Anna Kate, Trisali, Moesha. You don't know yourself. I thank you all for the support. So I go and I did my exam. I wasn't satisfied with the outcome because we had power outage. But when I saw that I passed the mark, I said, thank you, Jesus. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't make it. So I want to say thanks to all who supported me. And a big thank you to Nurse Wallace, even though I'm not sure if you're here. But thank you, and thank to Miss Davis as well. And my classmates. Thank you all.
There's a hero if you look inside your heart.
Thank you so much, Miss Palmer. So, you know what Miss Palmer just whispered to me? She said that that person by the name of Delgado is the richest person in the program. Delgado, where are you? So, Delgado is going to open the bar later. Bill is on Delgado later.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong.
Hello everyone. First, I must greet and gratify Almighty who has made this occasion possible. Greetings one and all. It is quite my pleasure to warmly greet our platform, Member of Parliament, coordinators and instructors, guest speaker, family, friends, even every supporters gathered here today. Adrian McRae is my name, someone who is delighted to have given the privilege to be here today. For that, I must extend gratitude to our trust NTA. This opportunity allows us to further our education, and as the school name suggests, Alexandria College of Continuing Education. Guess what? Today I am here to make you all feel good. Yes, feel good. It is quite a good thing to feel good, but having a reason to feel so is even better. Today call for celebration, don't you all think? Consider this as a journey, and you all have to come to a destination, whether first, second, third, or even last. But we all can say, a journey is never easy. Repeat, a journey is never easy. Must I tell you that we all are victors? Yes, graduates, your presence here today is truly a proof of courage, persistency, faith, passion, and most importantly, the drive that keeps us going. In addition, life itself has several journeys, and almost each journey carries separate destination. Education is also considered a destination that we all should journey, whether we walk or crawl, stumble or fall. I must testify that Such destination comes with countless tribulations, frustration, temptations, and so much storms. But we must never, never drown in our storms. Nonetheless, today has proven that despite the obstacles, despite the challenges, disappointments, and even the pandemic, we all have strived to achieve some level of excellence, and yes, that's an achievement. Listeners, I can recall from myself starting this college because I was extrinsically motivated by my mom. Then a few months later, as last, my only motivator, someone who believed in me and that one day I can achieve better. Yes. I must testify that at one point on my journey, I felt hopeless, I felt shattered, I felt disappointed. But to think of it, did I discontinue the journey? No, I didn't. Ask yourself that, graduates, did you all discontinue the journey? Today, seemingly, you all did not. Well, for me, I did not. I first remember why I started. Listeners, it's because of my mom's vision that became my mission, because really and truly, I have so much ambition, and that will always be my decision. Graduates, stay encouraged. Yes, exercise faith, develop passion, courage, and discipline. Trust me, then and only then you all will exceed. To think of it, all individuals present here today should and must feel good. Should and must feel good. For whose darkness that requires enlightenment, this institution will be providing society with exceptional and remarkable doctors, nurses, educators, beauty therapists, electricians, plumbers, welders, and even more impactful professionals. Trainees, utilize the necessary competencies you all have acquired from this institution. Work towards your goals, not just any goals, but those that are considered smart, not the adjective, but instead the acronym. I urge all graduates to develop specific, measurable, achievable, attainable, realistic, and transferable goals. Lastly, work towards maturing into someone who is contributing to the society. Lastly, work towards someone who is contributing to the society. I hope you all are inspired, hopeful, and even good. As I stated earlier, my presence here counts to make you all feel good, and I hope you all are feeling good, because today surely call for a celebration. This is an achievement for everyone, not just the graduates, but from this platform and even unto the audience. Please, to feel good, sincere gratitude is also extended to all our supporters here today. And once again, I am Adria McCrae, a proud class of 2021 ACE graduate. Big up.
Now she is high on life. Miss McCrae is high on life. And she is bold. She is courageous. She is her best. And importantly, she just told us that life has no script. But when you fall down, you must get up. And you must keep going. And you must live a life on purpose. You must know where you are going. So thank you very much, Miss McCrae. I myself was challenged with your experience and your encouragement. As I I looked through the program here, I went to look at the back, and I must say that I'm heartily impressed with the wide offerings at the college here. I'm seeing housekeeping, I'm seeing beauty therapy, I'm seeing allied healthcare, I'm seeing early childhood education. All right, so the early childhood people are here in their numbers. Okay. I'm seeing people for CSEC. I'm seeing a lot of CSEC persons. Human and social biology, social studies, city and guilds, mathematics, information technology. And there is something here that really piqued my interest. It's not CSEC, but it's not something I would expect to see. Tour guiding. Tour guiding, and based on where the country is going, tourism will have to be strengthened where rural development is concerned. So once again, let me thank the persons who are the brainchild behind this college. It is very futuristic, for want of a better term. So we are now going to move on, and this person who is coming to us, he's the people's champion. This is the man who is high on life. He has perfected the art of living life on purpose. When he first came into the area, he realized that to move anything from its current state to a better state, you must solve the issue of the road network. And so outside of that, this gentleman who is coming to us now, he's very passionate about poverty eradication. He's very passionate about youth development. He's very passionate about human capital development. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome the Member of Parliament for the constituency, Honorable Xavier Main.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I know the protocols have been firmly established by Madam Chairman, but I could not stand here today and not say thank you to Dr. Dyer for taking up our offer to be the speaker here today. I know when Mr. Newby called me and he said to me, boy, who we gonna get to come talk at the graduation? And we went through a series of names, and then we stopped at Janet Dyer. And then we both said to each other, wonder if she gonna come. But we know that she has a passion for this kind of thing. Her life has been spent delivering and advancing training of the nation's youth. So we were confident, and Dr. Dyer, I really want to say thanks for joining us today at our ceremony. But it is a pleasure for me, ladies and gentlemen, to be here at this, our first graduation of the Alexandria College of Continuing Education. A college that has been born out of tragedy and necessity. And I know the chairman knew we would have highlighted what was happening here before and how that ended. But we recognize the need for something like this. And in spite of it all, our college, after 3 years, continued to grow, continues to bloom. And what we see here, ladies and gentlemen, is an indication of the vision of the leadership of this constituency. Not just the hard work, because it is hard work to get us where we are now, But it's an indication, and I know, Chairman, you of the proceedings, you'd have made mention of it. But it's an indication of the leadership of the constituency. And leadership is plural, because we recognize that for Southwest St. Anne to move forward, something like this has to happen. And in getting here, we were able to secure $20 million to retrofit, to effect repairs, purchase chairs, purchase desks, among other things. We also have to express our gratitude to HEART, who in partnership over the period have spent in excess of $100 million to effect training of persons. 180 persons have been certified to date. And there are many others who have just a few more courses to complete their certification. This is just the first leg of what we are about. But today's representation is a mark of success where the first leg is concerned. And our intention, ladies and gentlemen, is really to create tertiary training spaces for our youths, and also to offer post-secondary opportunities for persons who have not completed secondary education. The reality is that in rural spaces like this constituency, oftentimes when somebody would complete their high school, they don't know what to do. They barely make it through high school. Mother say, listen, as you done high school, it's done, you know. I don't have any more money. This is to give them an opportunity to get some training. But there are also those who didn't make it all the way through high school. Them drop out for whatever reason. We want to say to them, here is a facility of second chance. And oftentimes even those who have high school, when they go in the place of work, they are marginalized in one way or the other. So, as the leadership of the constituency, I see it as my duty, our duty, to ensure that opportunities are created for young people who may have one challenge or the other. I know Mr. Newby touched on this, to transition in the post-mining economy for Southwest St. Anne. We all know that the bauxite reserves are diminished. We do not know how much longer bauxite will be around. And I go to bauxite because bauxite is the primary economic activity in this space. We have to now prepare our people. We have to train them into new skills, create that new economic ecosystem that will sustainably develop our communities, enable our youths to remain in the constituency. Because if no opportunity exists, people will move from one point to the next to ensure that opportunities are realized in pursuit of their dream. But with 180 students today, it is saying to me that that cornerstone has been firmly laid. But I say to you, graduates, let this not be the end of your educational journey. Continue to upskill, reskill, so as to make yourself marketable in the place and the world of work. Your strength and endurance is quite commendable. I know persons would have stated earlier, many have started and they have not made it. But you, through your persistence, have come to the end of this phase of your journey. And I say to you, be adaptable. You have now been trained to take on tasks in the local marketplace, but equally you are equipped to take on tasks and jobs abroad. Be adaptable. You recognize that once you have to move into other zones, certain demands will be made of you. Be leaders. Be flexible. I know some of you have an issue with vaccines, but at the same time you are asking for opportunities outside of this country. Recognize that for those of you who are seeking opportunities elsewhere, things like the vaccine and the hesitancy that you have in respect of the vaccine, you're going to have to drop it. Because without vaccination, I don't know where you can go. One thing I know, you can't go leave the shores of this country to take up employment elsewhere. So I say to you, as you are certified, as you open your minds to take on new challenges, as you seek opportunities in the world of work, be flexible, be adaptable. To the lecturers who have delivered the course of training, the administrators, our chairman here at the college, supporters within the community, accept my sincere thanks for the sacrifices you have made. I know that you have put in great work. I know you have made great sacrifices. I know the limited resources on which you have to operate. But notwithstanding it, your commitment is very real and you continue to deliver even when circumstances are less than ideal. As your member of parliament, I say to you that I'm very committed that to this facility attaining its maximum potential. I also want to say thanks to Heart NSTA Trust for the support that they have given us throughout the period. The Ministry of Education, they too continue to give us support. The Ministry of National Security, who has made this facility available for the purpose of the training and the teaching that we do here. I say thank you all and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Member of Parliament, Honorable Xavier Main, for reminding us that in the same way that the land here is very fertile, it's watered and it has all the promising signs of somewhere that investment should take place. It is the same way that you have invested in the young people of this area. And it is now up to you to take the skills that you have gotten to make yourself marketable and more marketable, because you have to be. No man. After that talk from the MP, you cannot go down like that. You have to be. You have to be. You have to be. No man. You have to be. Because. All right, Mr. MP, you never waste all of your negotiations in Kingston. All right. So, the person that gets all of the weight to carry on their shoulder in executing a year for us to get to this point is going to come to us now to give an overview of the college. What I can say to you about this person, and I may interject, I feel very honored to be here because it's like I know everybody personally. As a daughter of the soil, I can talk about everybody coming up here personally. So this person who is coming here, she is a workhorse. She's always working. And what I like most about her is that once she sets her mind to a target, she is not going to stop until she has the desirable outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome Miss Rowan Davidson to come and give an overview.
Give me faith, oh Jah, I pray, oh Lord, to face another day. Oh, Lord, give me strength to face another day. Carry on life's road, carry on my load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry.
Members of the platform, Dr. Dyer, Dr. Peart, MP Main, Mr. Newby, distinguished guests in the audience, instructors, workers, alumni 2021, and supporters, streamers on the media platforms, a pleasant afternoon to you all. Alexandria College of Continuing Education is being developed as a lifelong learning institution to facilitate higher education for the citizens of St. Anne Southwestern. The college seeks to provide solutions to the education system and labor market through matriculation, certification, and upskilling, enabling its students to trainability and employability. Vision 2030 Jamaica identified lifelong learning as a key policy priority area as the government seeks to improve competencies and certification and promote multi-skilling as a driver of labor productivity. The Alexandria College of Continuing Education ventured on this phenomenal initiative, and as such, today is an extraordinary day of celebration for the outstanding achievements of our youths, overcoming obstacles and adjusting for greatness. On September 10, 2018 and January 14, 2019, the college doors were officially opened to over 300 trainees. This was one of the main educational projects of the Honorable Minister and MP of St. Anne Southwestern, Xavier Main, who entrusted the development of the institution in the capable hands of Mr. Warren Newby, our board chairman. Mr. Newby, I am obligated and proud to recognize and thank you for your unwavering management of this institution. You and I know the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats we face, but we continue to work as a team to overcome the obstacles and adjust for greatness. Mr. Main, let me pause and say thank you for this opportunity. You have made an impact on several youths, unattached youths' lives, and we are grateful for that. I vividly remember our first orientation session. We were all excited to embark on a new chapter of personal and career development, but health and safety should never be compromised. We had our health-wise talk from Miss Janelle Ambersley from Health Plus Pharmacy and our safety from Sergeant Beckford at the Alexandria Police Station. Mr. Beckford and his staff always patrol the premises and give recommendations to improve safety. Today, sir, I am proud to say we are working on those recommendations. We partnered with the Heart NSDA Trust to offer both skill training and high school diploma equivalency program. Specifically, the skill areas include allied healthcare, beauty therapy, tour guiding, cake baking, electrical installation, landscaping, early childhood education, and housekeeping. CSET Mathematics, English A, Information Technology, Human and Social Biology, Social Studies, and City and Guilds Mathematics and English were offered through the HSDE program. Additional support of mathematics, English, entrepreneurship, data entry, and personal development were given to boost our skill trainees. We also fostered 2 groups of young persons through the YEDI program. I must pause to recognize Dr. Janet Dyer, who was so instrumental in building the educational foundation of the college. We could call on her for her profound advice and resources. Thank you, Dr. Dyer. The constituency is served by a single high school, which means most students travel out of the constituency to get an education, mainly to Brownstown. As is the case generally in Jamaica, most students leave high school without matriculation. I am pleased to say we have trainees journeying from other constituencies and more so from other parishes. Let us not look at this as simple as it sounds. Honorable Minister and the government at large, I firmly implore you to continue building upon this noble institution to contribute to nation building. In crafting and delivering programs, our youths were trained in the various disciplines by 34 selfless, dedicated, and resourceful instructors. I feel appreciative to make mention of the late night, early morning, weekend, and holiday discussions instructors would facilitate in order to give clearer understanding to their trainees. I am proud to say you are the best in the business. A bond was developed between trainees and instructors who both believe they can overcome obstacles and adjust for greatness. We had excursions and work experiences to better enhance the training of our youths. With no uncertainty, these experiences were important in training. We sought partnership with various establishments across Jamaica to provide real-life experiences to our trainees. Some of our partners include Mustard Seed Community, Burlington Medical Center, Mercy and Glory Nursing Home, the St. Anne Infirmary, Green Grotto Cave, Jam West Motorsports and Adventure Park, Jamaica Giants, and that's just to name a few. And of course, they were all fun-filled moments because we don't carry boring vibes. The physical maintenance of the institution was voluntarily upheld by Mr. Colin Brown. From water supply to manicuring the lawn, Mr. Brown always extended a helping hand. He might be late, but always come through. Thank you, sir. I must recognize the warm welcome, patience, and cooperation we received from the principal and staff at the Arbuthnot Gallimore High School. In essence, our foster parent. Mrs. Spanton, a big thank you to you and your staff. Mr. McHugh, there is no exception for you. No matter the rush I am in, Mr. McHugh had to give me the lecturing. Those encouragements and detailed information have not fallen on deaf ears. For Mr. McHugh to sign one document, he even wanted to know where I got the paper to print that document. But nonetheless, I appreciate it because that is accountability for me. Trainees can surely attest to my miserable attitude on days when I would not get the results I crave, but for sure the encouragement extended to them was constant and consistent. share with you some of our passes over the years. CSEC Mathematics, we had 38% pass in 2018 to 2019, but that improved to 53% for 2019 to 2020. 2018 to 2019, we had 82% pass for English A and 87% pass for 2019 to 2020. CSEC Human and Social Biology, we had 88% pass for 2018 to 2019 and 58 pass from 2019 to 2020. CSEC Social Studies, 75% pass 2018 to 2019, 67 pass 67 percentage pass 2019 to 2020. CSEC Information Technology 2018 to 2019, 100% pass. 2019 to 2020, 67 pass. City and Guilds Mathematics and City and Guilds English overall had a total pass of 75%. Allied Healthcare 2019, 83% pass. 2020, 83% pass. Beauty Therapy 100% pass. 2019, 54% pass 2020. Tour Guiding 43% pass 2019, 63% pass 2020. Cake Baking 70% pass 2019, 2020 60% pass. Electrical Installation 67% pass 2019, 60% pass 2020. Early Childhood Education 97% pass 2020, Housekeeping 59% pass 2020. Early Childhood Education and Housekeeping, those courses were added at the second year. This is definitely something for celebration considering the varying circumstances surrounding these unattached youths. Some persons just re-entered the classrooms after 15 years. All courses went for a period between 6 and 9 months. It would be ridiculous of me to act as if we had a perfect program. For sure, we had internal, external, and natural drawbacks. The major internal setback we faced was the landscaping trainees were forced to do an examination where they were not prepared for. Mr. Chin, like other instructors, worked relentlessly with these trainees. 3 weeks prior to the final examination, the institution was notified that the exam would be on general agriculture rather than landscaping. Mr. Chin tried his best to impart knowledge on general agriculture in the short space of time. Even though the trainees did not meet the required standards for the Hard Trust NSTA, they did their best. Several persons doubted our trainees. They never thought the trainees would have excelled. Let me make special recognition of the trainees who are far outside of youthful but still capitalize on such remarkable opportunity. Pat yourselves, you did well. You all had your personal challenges. Nonetheless, you overcame the obstacles and adjusted for greatness. On March 15, 2020, we were forced to discontinue face-to-face classes due to an outbreak of the coronavirus. Here came one of the greatest obstacles for our trainees and instructors. They had to learn to use various learning platforms. Financial constraints arose. Internships came to a halt. SBA preparations became more tedious. And most of all, maintaining the new norm, social distancing. They overcame these obstacles because there was no option but to achieve greatness at this noble institution. Today, we at the Alexandria College of Continuing Education family proudly announce that we have multi-skilled persons. With that said, 197 individuals are certified across the various disciplines. The work is not done. We still have far to go. As a school family devoted to the development of the institution and the wider community, we will continue to improve. Thank you.
Give me faith, oh Jah, I pray, oh Lord, to face another day.
All right, so I also learned something new about Miss Davidson this evening, that she's an excellent storyteller. From her very detailed overview, I learned that Mr. McHugh is a very serious man when it comes on to accountability. I learned that Mr. Brown, him very late sometimes, but him come true. Him always come true. And I learned that even though no did serious with no work, no did love Billa vibes. So, Miss Davidson, thank you so much. And it is always said that women in general, they are libraries of information. And what I got here is that the college is in good hands with Miss Davidson. Thanks again and well done. So again, we are going to go to the part of the program that allows us to hear the journeys of persons while they were in this batch that we are celebrating. And the two persons who are going to come now, I see Shaveen Lewis and Faith Johnson. While they're coming, again, the lifetime researcher that is in me, I went through the program and I saw the names of the ancillary workers, and we need to load up these people. So for 2019 to 2021, I'm seeing Lynette Winter. Is she here? But we're still giving her maximum respects. And for Felicia Willis, who served 2018 to 2019, and for Desmond Tullo, who served 2018 to 2020. Listen, the people who make or break your institution are these people. The ancillary workers, the security guards, the office attendants, very serious links in the chain. So let us give them a round of applause again. All right, so Shaveen Lewis and Faith Johnson.
For sure, but now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, good afternoon. I place my belief in the quote, success comes through hard work. Today, I demonstrate the understanding by posing here as a proud graduate of this noble institution, the Alexandria College of Continuing Education. I don't think anyone that has passed through this college had so many commitments at once like I did. In 2018, I signed up as an allied healthcare student, also studying social studies, information technology, and English A. That year, I joined all the subject classes. I went Monday to Fridays, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., with the exception of IT, of course, that ran from 3 p.m. on Wednesdays and 10 to 12 on Saturdays. I also had early afternoon classes in the Allied Health course, Mondays to Thursdays. The journey was very hectic. I had a 9 to 3:30 p.m. job, from which I got time off to go back to classes each day. I had a family to care for, a child sitting his exams, other social duties, and the list continued. I would be in a class and be called by another tutor to say that it's time to join the other class. So I walked from Armadale and I went to Arbuthnot to continue classes until 8 p.m. I sat 3 subjects in 2019 and did the course exam, which all were seen to be successful. Thank you. In 2020, I went back to sit mathematics and human and social biology. I also sat City and Guilds Stage 3 mathematics. That year, due to the COVID restrictions, etc., only paper to all my once classmates, thank you. You know yourselves. Thank you for being there for me, for your encouragements and support. My colleagues at the Alva Primary and Infant School, thank you for turning yourselves into a small class of students so that we could all get the simultaneous equation concept just for my sake. That day, even the principal had a pencil and paper as we all went into competition. My instructors, Sir Green, IT, Mr. Clark, HSB, Miss Clark, Mathematics, both CXC and City and Guilds, Miss Richards, English A, Mrs. Edwards Mitchell, Social Studies, Nurse Debbie and Brown, Allied Health 2, and to all my other teachers who contributed in different subject areas to make the Allied Health course a success, thank you all. Thanks for your devotion, understanding, patience, encouragement. When I succeeded, I took you all with me. To the entire faculty at ACC, Miss Davison, Mrs. Davidson, Honorable Xavier Main, Mr. Warren Newby, Hart NTA, and everyone else not mentioned individually, you gave me a chance to prove my true potential, and that I did. I stepped out in faith, and now I proudly boast my victory. English A, distinction. Information technology, merit. Social studies, merit. Mathematics, merit. HSB, merit. City and Guilds Mathematics Stage 3, distinction. If there was another subject, I certainly would be in the red of the egg. God has been so good. And did I mention that I also passed the ACCE Allied Health 2 course? Yes, I did. And that even landed me the opportunity to be working in a school. God has been so good. I thank him for all his benefits towards me. Thank you all for listening. Thank you.
There's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it.
Good evening, fellow graduates and well-wishers. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight. Distinguished members of the platform, my fellow graduates, other ladies and gentlemen, all good evening, good afternoon. Graduates, congratulations, we made it. Another milestone accomplished. We, the cosmetology batch of January 2019 to June 2019, our journey began with high expectations. Some were met while others struggled to reach it. It was a large batch which narrowed down to 9 candidates. We were met with hard work and excitement.
Some days were with disappointment and sadness. We were a tight batch. We looked out for each other. There were days when our instructor got on our last nerves, but nonetheless, she made up for it. We had many challenges along the way, but here we are today, proud graduates who are fully competent. And thank you to the National Unattached Youth Program and the Alexandria College of Continuing Education. And also to our instructors, Mrs. Gillian Brown and Miss Kayla Ingram. Again, I say thank you. I leave my batchmates and fellow graduates with these words, and I quote, "Aim for the stars so that if you fall, you will land on the clouds." End of quote. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Very, very necessary song there, Mr. Musician. These two young women who came to share their journeys with us. It's really paying tribute to the theme for this afternoon, overcoming obstacles, adjusting for greatness, at the Alexandria College of Continuing Education. So we are now going to move into the section that it's really the icing on the cake. But before we have the guest speaker addressing us, we'll have her introduction by Mrs. Andrea Gordon-Davidson, the HSDE officer for St. Anne. Now, I always have a story. You don't want to hear my story? The last time I saw Mrs. Davidson was at a community project. She's the one who is always out there, even when it costs her. So the last time I saw her, I think she was reversing her car to pick up some stuff for the treat that was taking place. And in so doing, she scratched her car because I think the gate, it was not properly held down in the ground. But what stood out the most from that experience was that after scratching the car, she just parked the car, and it was all about the treat that she came there to give. Nothing could have stopped her from continuing with that treat that she came to do for the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome Mrs. Andrea Gordon-Davidson to introduce the guest speaker.
Comes the sun shining on my face again. Grades get me
Distinguished
high.
guests on the platform, Dr. Dyer, Honorable Xavier Main, or Member of Parliament, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen in the audience, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all, good afternoon. Dr. Dyer, her long association with the Heart NSTA Trust spans over 35 years, commencing as a trainee at the Runaway Bay Heart Academy in the early days of Heart in the 1980s. Dr. Dyer served as the managing director for 3 years, 2018 to 2021, on a special contract that allowed her to complete the loop from trainee to managing director. During this assignment, Dr. Dyer has the distinction of completing the largest public sector merger in the history of Jamaica's public service. During her 35 years in hospitality and education, she became the first female in the English-speaking Caribbean to earn the designation of Certified Hotel Administrator, a feat she accomplished while being the general manager of the Runaway Bay Heart Hotel and Training Institute, now the Cardiff Hotel and Spa.
She has held several senior management positions within the Heart NSTA Trust and the wider education and training sector. She is a former managing director and served as Director of Technical Services in the Career Advancement Program, whilst on secondment to the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. She is highly respected for the transformational leadership and technical work at the Heart NSTA Trust, which she have prepared thousands of trained and certified workers for the hospitality industry. Dr. Dyer is an internationally certified hospitality educator and trainer and a leader in the development of strategic TVET policies. Dr. Dyer holds an assistant professorship in hospitality education and training from the International Hotel Institute. An alumnus of St. Elizabeth Technical High School, where she honed her technical skills in home economics, forming the foundation for her career in hospitality and TVET. Dr. Dyer holds doctoral degrees from the Walden University and American International University, a master's in business administration, and a Bachelor of Science in professional management from Nova Southeastern University, culinary management certification from Hockin College, a certificate of operations management from the University of the West Indies, Bahamas, as well as certificate in executive leadership from Harvard University. A Justice of the Peace, Dr. Dyer serves as a sitting justice for Children's Court in St. Anne. She's a recipient of the Governor General's Award for Leadership and Volunteerism. She continues to contribute to society through her involvement as an IBI ambassador and a member of the Governor General's Management Committee. Dr. Dyer authored the publication From Prejudice to Pride of Place, addressing negative perceptions of TVET. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together and welcome our keynote speaker for the afternoon, Dr. Janet Dyer.
Master, I should say Mistress of Ceremonies, Dr. Tamika. Tamika and I, we go way back as it relates to volunteerism and working with the I Believe initiative. Our Member of Parliament, Honorable Xavier Main, Mr. Warren Newby, Chairman, the faculty and management of the Alexandria College of Continuing Education, contributors to the college, and most importantly this evening, beautiful graduates. Good afternoon. Overcoming obstacles, adjusting for greatness. 180 of you. That is a feat to be accomplished in 3 years. It doesn't matter how hard we work. If it wasn't for the perseverance, the empowering of the students, we will not be here today. So I'm going to add my theme to the theme that you have of overcoming obstacles, adjusting for greatness. I'm going to add mine that says empowering today, securing tomorrow by never giving up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure for me to share in graduation ceremonies because they represent life-changing moments, celebrations, and a pathway to a better future. The solution to building, securing, and growing Jamaica into the place to work, do business, raise families, and retire is right here in front of us. You graduates this afternoon, you represent what is right about Jamaica, and your excellence, perseverance, and dedication, and the attitude of never giving up has allowed us well-wishers to be here with you today. As you bask in your achievement this afternoon, you should be proud that you have challenged yourselves and emerged as champions, laying that solid foundation for lifelong learning. But I want you to know that today is not the end of your journey, but the start of a new chapter. Because change is the order of the day in this global economic environment that we live, especially over the last 2 years, where we have endured lockdowns, work stoppages, deaths, illnesses from the dreaded, I don't know if it's a he or she, but the dreaded one called Corona. Today, I know that there would have been specific conditions in life for all of you there. Some of them negative, some positive, but they have all compelled you to make the momentous decision to enter this program of training. And I hear the whole wide range of skills that you have completed. By staying the course and completing this program, you have put yourself in a superior position of consequence, not only to address historical challenges that you have all faced in life, but now to face the future with determined confidence. You hear what our chairperson said? You are the best. And you are the best because you have realized that life has no script. It is now up to you to give what we call a recurring return on investment. We don't want any of you to come and say, the government or Heart NTA or the college did this for me, so I'm going to be doing this. No, what we want of you is to go out there and be the best of what you can be. That is the investment that we ask you to do. Make the best of what you can be. Add value to everything that you do, and secure well-being for yourselves, your families, and your loved ones. Just sitting here on the platform this evening and looking down at all of you, it reminds me so much of my years at the Runaway Bay Heart Academy for Resort Skills. It is now the Heart College of Hospitality Services. I started out there as a trainee some 30 odd years ago, and had the opportunity to come back to work as an instructor, a manager, a general manager, a technical services manager, and a director principal for the institution that gave me that start in Heart. And I say it gave me that start because I was not sure where I was going coming out of high school. I didn't know what my next step was going to be. It's easy, but it's not as easy as we think. We all dream dreams, and those dreams are what we call our life purpose. And those life purpose, we can only achieve them if we do not give up. As you celebrate today, I want you to remember something. Never forget the persons who asked you to give up. The persons who told you, no bother with it. It not go nowhere. You can't go no further. Cha, where you going to do that for? Why don't you do? Remember those persons and You see, when you have your success party, remember to call and invite them to your success party so they can eat their own words. If Dr. the Honorable Usain Bolt had given up when he was ridiculed when he was a young athlete, would we today have the fastest man in the world from Jamaica? No, he never gave up. If Bob Marley had given up when they ambushed him and shot him as a young artist, we would not today have the #1 album anywhere in the world, Exodus, to become the national anthem of the world, because he never gave up. We would never have seen the iPhone if Steve Jobs had given up when he was fired from Apple. We would never have seen the Harry Potter series if J.K. Rowling had given up when she applied to Oxford University and was rejected. We would never have seen the electric light bulb if Thomas Edison, after over 1,000 attempts, had given up and not continued. Giving up, we think it is easy, but believe me, it is the easiest way for you to become ridiculed, mocked, and disrespected. Showing grit, determination, and courage is the easiest way for you to gain respect. No matter how long your journey, everything is possible as long as you have the courage to fight what is being thrown your way. Courage makes the lamb as strong as a tiger. Promise me that you will make your dreams come through. You will stand by your dreams no matter what. And as you go through, surround yourself with people who push you and encourage you never to give up. Even if in pushing you it sounds unrealistic, these are the persons who you will thank when you succeed. Never give up on your dreams because you think it takes too long. Time will fly, but remember, time is one of those things that never comes back. Defeat is when you are thrown down by the opponent and you get knocked out. Giving up is when you do not have the courage to get back on your feet and last another round. Follow your dreams, graduates. Do what your heart tells you to do. There's always going to be bumps along the way, but never give up. Your destiny is waiting at the end of the road. I am so happy today because each of you have taken that important step to become more productive and responsible Jamaicans, concerned with improving every facet of your life. You did not give up. There's no doubt that you will become what I call the reflectors in your communities. Persons will see you and say that, well, if you do it, I can do it too. And they will be encouraged to walk into your footsteps and walk to the Alexandria College of Continuing Education to do the courses that you have done. So graduates, I applaud every one of you. At the Heart and Estate Trust, we invest in our people. It means that everyone will have the opportunity to receive world-class training and certification. When we invest in our people, those of our people who are not born with the proverbial gold spoon in their mouth will not feel alone, because they know that they can depend on Heart as a partner to become their source of strength and growth. You've been equipped with potent tools, and now the onus is on you to go forward and do great things. You graduates represent the hope of the future, and we expect you to deliver not only yourselves and your families, but to deliver for Jamaica. When you leave here today, whilst you work to better yourselves, I implore you, I encourage you to share, teach, and help someone else. We are all in this thing together. We are not an island. No man is an island. And if we wish to secure a more equal, safer, and better Jamaica, we have to begin to empower each other. As I close, I just want to say to you that you're heading in the right direction. I'm proud of what you have done and what you will continue to do for Jamaica. Class of 2021, I have the confidence that you will figure it out. I know you will make the difference. I know you will give a great return on the investment because you have become that beacon and you have decided, you have chosen to light the candle, to light your way forward and not to remain in the darkness. Congratulations on your achievement. God bless you.
Make to the corner with a make it. And that's where they make them take it. Sure. I'll be there for sure. Don't worry. I may say bam, 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 bam. It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Woo, 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 woo. Lord, every sustain these blows. I cry. It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Woo, 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 woo. Lord, every sustain. Why?
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Musician. You have all been charged by Dr. Dyer to continue the resilience, to continue the grit, to continue even when everything is saying, don't continue. And you will continue because all right, I want to hear it more convincing, man. Dr. Dyer was so profound. You are because. All right, and that is what I want us all to remember this evening. The message of resilience, the message of grit. We must continue to be bold, to be courageous, to be our best, because this life has no script. All right, so we are now going to move on to the presentation of the certificates. But before I go, it is imperative that I extend the apologies by the Member of Parliament who had to leave because of government business that he has to attend to. So he has also further congratulated you all on this milestone, but there are matters that he must attend to. So at this time, we are going to have Miss Nicole Wilson coming up for the certificates being handed out, while Mr. Beckford will come up and does the handover. We're also going to have, in the same order, after Miss Wilson, we'll have Miss Nova D. Newsom. And while Miss Nova D. Newsom reads, Mr. McHugh, who is big on accountability, will come up and do the handover. And we are then going to have Miss Movita Clark doing the reading, while the man who has a particular talent of moving something from nothing to a state of something, Mr. Warren Newby, will come and do the handing out. Miss Lurleen Robertson will come and do the reading, while Dr. Dyer, the lady of immense resilience, immense grit is going to come and do the handing out. And then I'm seeing Mrs. Davidson. She is going to come and read. Well, the gentleman who always come through, even though I'm late sometime, Mr. Brown, he's going to come and do the handout. So in the same order, Miss Nicole Wilson, Miss Novadine Newsom, Miss Movita Clark, Miss Lurleen Robertson, Mrs. Davidson. All right, and I know I believe in gender equality, but I would like for two very strong men to come and help me to move the podium. And this is where Mr. Newbie is having a field to know that Tamika, who is so empowered, is asking for men to come and help. But I need the help. And ladies, if we need the help, we ask for it, right? Strong women always ask for help.
They don't know, and I said they don't know. Oh boy, they see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. But only you know, yeah, only you know. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. They see the dancing, them see the performance. Enough people see me life and want one, but them no know say more time it look dormant. And them no see say I'm me belly me a crawl pan. Cause my mama just called me with tears in her eyes. She never know me have a stage show tonight. Not even she see the fears in my eyes. But me just a go and put on the show. Cause they don't know, yeah. They don't know, oh, but they see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Only you know, only I know, Jah. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Yes, in at the boiling sun, putting it on the street. Righteous music, me putting it on. But nothing no righteous about how life said. If you no know hard life, then you no know life yet. Because my papa just call me poverty, make him a screw. Him never know, say me have a interview, but me still have to put on the show because they don't know. I said they don't know, yeah. They don't know. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Only you know, Chronics. Only you know, Chronics. Ooh,
All right, we're going in this order. Abigail Edwards. All right, just give a round of applause when their name is called. Adrian McCary. Adrian McCary.
They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. They see the dance.
Alicia Edwards.
Enough people see me life and want one, but them no know say more time it look dormant. And them no see say I'm me belly me a crawl pan. Because my mama just called me with tears in her eyes. She never know me have a stage show tonight. Not even she see the
Althea Hall.
but me just a go and put on the show. Cause they don't know, yeah. They don't know, oh, but they see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Only you know, only I know, Jah. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. In at the boiling sun, putting it on the street. Righteous music, me putting it on the beat. But nothing no righteous about all life.
Althea Johnson.
Hard life, then you don't know life yet. Because my papa just call me poverty, make him a screw. Him never know, say me have an interview. But me still have to put on the show because they don't know I said they
Graduates, we don't seem excited like we're so lackluster. Angelita Blake. Anna K. Buchanan.
And I said they don't know, oh boy. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside.
Antoinette Delgado.
Only you know. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. They see the dancing, them see the performance. Enough people see me life and want one. But them no know say more time it look dormant. And them no see say I'm me belly me a crawl pan. Cause my mama just called me with tears in her eyes. She never know me have a stage show tonight. Not even she see the fears in my eyes. But me just a go and put on the show. Cause they don't know.
Antoine Cullum.
They don't know, but they see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside.
Ashanti Whitfield.
Only I know, Jah. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Yes, in at the boiling sun, putting it on the street. Righteous music, me putting it on the beat. But nothing no righteous about how life said. If you don't know hard life, then you don't know life yet. Because my papa just call me poverty, make him a screw. Him never
Ashanti Whitefield.
But me still have to put on the show because they don't know.
Chevine Lewis. Chevine Lewis.
They see me smile.
Christine Parry.
Only you know.
Cindy Horton.
Only you know. Oh, yeah, yeah. They see you smile, boy, but they don't know what you feel inside. Yes, I. So long
Claudia Tomlinson.
Don't make me cry, cause they don't know what I feel inside. Don't make me bad. Leave me what I feel. Yes, I, yes, I, yes, I. Oh, and I say, love me, make me bad. Love me, make me cry. Cause only I know, yes, Jah, yes. Only I know. Them say, Connix come on the stage.
Kristen Smith Mackenzie.
Bandsman friend them bunny. But them never know say I one shirt. Me have to wash it and me have to sun it off. Them say me take the stage off. Them say me lyrics them a flow.
Alethea Johnson.
But them never know say we have to work hard in a 6 feet of snow. They don't know. They don't know. They see me smile, but they
Alethea Johnson.
PP Production.
Spend a lot of my life chasing after this world. Didn't realize it could never fill my soul. Then Jesus found and rescued me, saved my soul, and He set me free. And He said for me to tell you,
Debian Smith. Debian Smith.
Rooted and grounded in the name of the Lord. Rooted and grounded by the Holy Ghost. And if you wanna go to heaven, got to be rooted and grounded. Rooted and grounded in the name of the Lord.
righteousness me the all of them. No stone now fling off of them. Dance all gospel fill the all of them. Murderer me a beg all of them. Yes, God real me a tell all of them. At the road we a take on again. Jaja please take your bless all of them.
We bow down and worship Yahweh. We bow down and worship Yahweh.
Shavine, Louis,
Jesus, you love me.
Claudia Tomlinson,
Jesus, you love me.
Danica Gordon,
Jesus, you love me.
Erica Ennis.
So much good things you do in a earth. Until now them not know where life worth. Them put you on the cross. Now look where you go cast. Walk and talk with love in a me heart. Gunshot a back, body full up in a mart. People a ball, pure funeral.
Erica Ennis.
People start live up. Journey no easy, but we not give up. Still stand tall. God now make we fall. Every linen is singing.
Faith Johnson.
Righteous living. This is where we want. That innocent killing. No tell me say you can't. Stop and listen. Try no God.
Rooted and grounded in the name of the Lord.
Faith Lynn Johnson. We have Faith Johnson and then Faith Lynn Johnson.
And if you wanna go to heaven, got to be rooted and grounded. Rooted and grounded in the name of the Lord. Anywhere you lead me, I will go. 'Cause you are the way, truth, and the life.
Jesus, you never leave me nor forsake me.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Yo, Izzy, are you kidding me?
Toast, yeah. So we are coming in with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on full. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, somehow I feel as if today we have all left with an understanding that we have been chosen for greatness. Have we been chosen? Have we been chosen? All right, so you are going to do another affirmation. If you're sitting, it means you have not stood since you come to the graduation, except if you come up to collect your certificate. So you're all going to stand and you are going to repeat after me. I don't see everybody standing. Mr. Bo Senior Yellow over there. You are going to repeat after me. I am chosen for greatness. And I'm going to hear it louder after 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. And somehow, I think I see somebody who look like chosen somewhere. Chosen? Come in, man. You know, say me and your friend from long time. Come in. Me a long time friend where you don't remember, but me and you we talk on a one away, and you remember where you remember me from. You see me? So, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it some divine moment where we are all chosen for greatness? And in the house with us today is who? All right, so chosen, you're going to make we feel like we're chosen, don't? All right, so Mr. Chosen said that he's going to remind us how chosen we are. So, Mr. Chosen, over to you, and thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am here
just here to support my sister, Kana Sewell Bethune. But me get draw out, so we have to represent Alexandria, don't it? How y'all doing this afternoon? I want y'all to repeat after me. I said today is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna speak over my life. Come on, sing with me, come on. I said today is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna speak. I can't hear you, make it beautiful, come on. Hey, I said today is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna speak. Let me hear a clap. I can't hear you, come on, come on, come on. I said today is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna speak over. I want to hear the choir now, come on. Hey, I said I'm gonna speak today. Mr. World, gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna speak. Watch your style and watch it now. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Watch out, clap. Me show love cause I got in me. Words of wisdom bust in me. Lead me and lead greatness in me. Know that God provide for me. Over the song. To your will and to your way. Me not sing it for me. With my whole heart I agree. And my answer will be yes. I don't think I hear me. Come on. I say yes, Lord, to your will and to your way. I say yes, I will trust you and obey. When your spirit speaks, them sound good. With my whole heart, them sound really good. And my answer will good afternoon to the viewers. Hey, I'm Mr. Send down the road. I'm Mr. Send down the road. I'm not go church. It's a blessed institution. Salute, come on. I'm just a send down blessings flow. Once again, someone close. But you know what I want? I want a revival in my soul. When I go and go, I see when I clap on the dance. Come on. I'm just a send down blessings flow. Once again, me think we reach the part where I go. I want a revival in my soul. I want a revival. Church, I keep on Alexandria. Come on. I must supply to the of Jesus and get a revival. Oh, so give me some knees now. Come on. I want a revival. Turn me up, turn me up. Yes. I want a revival in my soul. I must supply of Jesus and get a revival. Them can't hold down nobody over ya. I'm going up on the rough side. No matter you where you come from. Me used to come from Frankfurt, Clarendon. And them write me a seminar become nothing. But by the grace of God, you want to see the overcomers them are so come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more. I don't want to break down the stage, you know. Voila. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Come on. Praising the Holy Lord. I saw the light. Again, no. I saw the light. I saw the light. I will go stop it now. No more in darkness, no more in night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Pray. More so let's see it. I saw the light. Stand up and tell me if you love my Stop it. Jesus. Stand up. Stop it. Mr. Music Man, that was so nice. You have any more chosen around there? I don't know what else you want to play. If you want to play something else real quick, I can, and then we just go home. Jesus' name. You have anything else? Alright, him not have anything else. Praise everybody. I just Christ them. For real? That's a cool reminder. We are nothing without Christ. Without God, the thing tough. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.
Come on, man, musician, keep going, man. Come on, what's the move? What's the move?
Mr.
nice enough.
All right.
Go tell them we are right enough.
Okay. Thank you so much. And we are chosen indeed. So you repeat after me. I am all shades of greatness. No, on a dance out the whole of the rhythm. Come, come, come. I am all shades of greatness. I am chosen for greatness. All right, all right. Listen, life has a way to just come together, because earlier since week in my substantive post in the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, we were in a meeting, and Friday coming is International Men's Day, which is tomorrow. And what we were thinking about some artists that we could have at this event. And Chosen's name was one that came up, but nobody had any access to him at this 11th hour when we were having the meeting on Tuesday. And look how I just come walking to Chosen today. So life has a way of just working out itself. Ladies and gentlemen, have faith. All right, so the next set of certification, Miss Novadi Newsom and Mr. McHugh will be doing the handing out.
Alexandria College of Continuing Education presents Certificate of Completion to Jodian Samuels in CSEC, Human and Social Biology, City and Girls, Mathematics and English. Put your hands together for Jodian Samuels.
Don't stop now.
Julie Forbes in City and Girls, Mathematics. Julie Forbes. Kedisha Davis in Allied Healthcare, CSEC Information Technology, Early Childhood Education, City and Girls Mathematics. Kenasha Swell in City and Girls Mathematics and English. Terry K. Lawrence in Allied Healthcare. Hassan Campbell in Tour Guiding. Hessian Minto in Housekeeping.
Makes me want you so bad sexually. Oh girl, step back, you dancing close. Feel a little coming through on you. Now girl, I know you felt it, but boy, you know I can't help it. You know what I want to do.
Kamika Green in Tour Guiding. Kimika Green. Latoya Palmer in Allied Healthcare. LaFane Wilson, Allied Healthcare. Lisa Gay Harrison, Allied Healthcare, Early Childhood Education. Lena Dore Howard in Early Childhood Education.
a street freak. Only when it comes to me, see, that's why you're my wife. Yeah.
Guess I should've known, cause you had my mind blown. Oh, oh, the jump at the club on bump like what? Had you, babe?
Saw you outside, passenger side, cause I let my best friend drive. You was in line.
That's when you caught my eye.
Marcia Garden in Allied Healthcare. Mersha McIntosh in Allied Healthcare.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you, baby. They might say hi, and I might say hey, but you
Fiona Bolt in English A, Mathematics and Social Study, City and Girls Mathematics.
Regardless of the things in my past that I've done, most of it really was for the hell of the fun. On a carousel, so around I spun. With no direction, just trying to get some. Trying to chase skirts, living in the summer sun.
just in case I don't make it home tonight, let me make love to you for the last time, baby. Wanna cherish each moment like the last, 'cause baby you're a better half. So just in case, think of how we made love almost any.
So we'll now have Miss Movita Clark with Mr. Warren Newby. Sir Newby, where are you? Okay.
I'll do all I can to keep you satisfied. So just in case I don't make it home tonight, baby. Just in case I don't make it home tonight, let me make love to you for the last time, baby. Sweet love.
All right.
So trainees, when I call the names, I want you to encourage everyone. Please just don't wait until your friend is coming up, alright? Just encourage each other. Alexandria College of Continuing Education presents certificates of completion to Michelle White in Allied Care.
So special as your man, I've held your hand.
In that order, Kelicia Cole in housekeeping.
Try, gave you all you need and want as long as I'm alive. Even from the heavens up above, I'll shine on to what you've never known.
Moesha Bailey in Allied Healthcare.
Never had to afford me. Now I'm sick and tired. You just take it right. Knowing I'm
Monique Grant in Beauty Therapy.
You ain't here for dinner. Like I'm a beginner. Loved you for your inner. And the next guy is out there.
Monique Miller in Early Childhood Education.
Is you too scared? Have you ever need someone so bad, but he ain't willing to make it last? Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. If it makes you
Nadine Virgo Linton in City and Girls English.
can't get no sleep at night, sometimes you gotta lose to win again.
Natasha Crook in housekeeping.
All you did was worry. You didn't want nobody. Thought it would
Nikki
get
and Morgan in tour guiding, CSEC information technology, City and Girls mathematics.
I just hope that we would, cause you're always up to no good.
In that order, Nicola Campbell in Allied Healthcare.
But I don't wanna leave you. Hey, have you ever need someone so bad, but he ain't willing to
In that order, Nayoka Campbell in early childhood education. Naika Rodney in early childhood education. Patricia Clark in Allied Healthcare. Patricia Nevers in Allied Healthcare. Petrona Rodney Edwards in early childhood education.
All my worries die. I'm glad that I'm alive.
Pilar Mendez in City and Guilds mathematics and English.
Fill me with love, made me woman. I'm proud to burn.
Pilar Mendez,
Couldn't get much higher.
Nastasia Crook,
My spirit takes flight, 'cause I am alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe.
Okay, so at this time we will have Miss Lurleen Robertson and Dr. Dyer. Oh, Dr. Dyer. So, Mr. Newbie, do the honors for Dr. Dyer, please. All right, fit as a fiddle. All right.
That I'll be the one standing by through good and
good evening, everyone. I'm happy for this moment.
And it's only begun. I can't wait for the rest of my life.
Mic check.
I was saying I'm happy for this moment, and so the Alexandria College of Continuing Education will present certificates.
Mic check.
Oh. Thank you. The Alexandria College of Continuing Education do present certificates to the following persons. I'll just call the name and you come along that side, and then we call you individually and your area of studies. Sashon Watson, Sashon Walton, Sanique Fletcher, you just come alongside here. Chanel Johnson, Samantha Beaumont are the persons I'm calling here. All right, this is Chanel. Chanel, right? Sanique Fletcher, and her area of study is Allied Healthcare. Congrats, my girl. Next person, Chanel Johnson. Is she here? Just stand there, Chanel. Okay, Chanel Johnson and her area of study, early childhood education. Next person, Samantha Beaumont. Beaumont. Oh. Congratulations, our area's early childhood education. Followed by Shanika Clark. And the Shanika area is Allied Healthcare. She's coming. Put your hands together for Shanique. Followed by Rashida Small. Shanika. Congratulations. Here is Rashida Small and her area. Rashida Small, Allied Healthcare. Followed by Remoya Kalim. Remoya Kalim, is she here? Oh, she's coming. And Remoya area is in housekeeping. Congratulations, my girl. Followed by Sabrina Lawrence. Congratulations.
I remember wasn't so long ago. We had a one-room shack and the living was low. And my mama by herself raised me and my bro. Wasn't easy, but we did it with a little bit of worked hard, got us up to school.
Next in line is Sabrina Lawrence. Her area is in beauty therapy. Congratulations.
Now I really understood what she was trying to say. She's a son every time and the tides are high.
Followed by Sabrina McFarlane. And Sabrina is coming in line. Her area is beauty therapy. Congratulations, Sabrina. Followed by Sasha Gay Martin. Is Miss Martin here? Then we have Janice Cunningham. Janice Cunningham, she's coming and her area is in early childhood education. Congratulations. Followed by Gillian Miller. She won.
You can never give up. And this horse that keeps me and this horse that makes me.
Here we have Gillian Miller. Her area is in Allied Healthcare. Followed by Jessica Thomas. Jessica Thomas. Is she here? Oh, Jessica is in line, and her area of study is in Allied Healthcare and steak baking, so you can put in your order for Christmas. Congratulations, my girl. Janelle Clark. Okay, Miss Clark is coming. And her area is in Allied Healthcare. Congratulations, Janelle. Followed by Gillian Bailey.
And I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in the eye.
Gillian Bailey, and her area of study is in early childhood education. Congratulations, Gillian.
Don't think I fit in at this party.
Followed by Sashon Walter.
I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in?
Is Sashon here?
When I'm with my baby, yeah.
Sasha Gay McKay. Martin. Sasha Gay Martin. Is she here? Sasha Gay Martin. Okay, this is it. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your time.
Thank you very much, Miss Robertson and Mr. Newbie. So at this time, we'll have Mrs. Davidson and Mr. Colin Brown. This is the final batch. Mr. Brown, calling Mr. Brown. Sir Brown.
Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. When you take my hand,
you go over
finish
there,
my
sir.
drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party.
Continuing with our certificates, ladies and gentlemen, Alexandria College of Continuing Education presents Certificate of Completion to Shanice Johnson in the area of tour guiding.
I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel.
Chanel Gardner in the area of early childhood education.
When I'm with my baby, yeah. Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me in.
Chantel Stanley in the area of allied healthcare.
I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Pictureless, I'd rather kiss them right back. But all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what?
Sharna K. Lewis in CSEC Human and Social Biology, City and Guilds Mathematics and English Language.
Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah, yeah. When we walked in, I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay.
Shinoa Bishop in the area of allied health care and CSEC Information Technology.
You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
Sigale Smith in CSEC Human and Social Biology, City and Guilds Mathematics and English Language. Suzette Johnson Bailey in CSEC English and Social Studies.
You, baby, yeah. Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody.
Feels so different being here. I was so
Sabrina Newland in early childhood education.
There's no one to turn to. Don't know why I let it go too far. Starting over, it's so hard. Seems like everywhere I try to go, I keep thinking of you. I just had a wake-up call, wishing that I never let you fall. Maybe you were not to blame at all, but I'm the one that pushed you away.
Tajira Alexander in tour guiding.
Girl, I should have been right there. How do I breathe without you here by my side? How will I see when you look?
Tashana West in tour guiding.
When your heart's where I lay my head, when you're not with me, how do I breathe? How do I breathe? Girl, I'm losing my mind. Yes, I made a mistake. Thought that you would be mine. Yes,
Tavin Morris in tour guiding.
this is so bad I can't sleep. I wish I knew where you could be. Another dude is replacing me. God, this can't be happening. I just had a wake-up call, wishing that I never let you fall. Baby, you were not to blame at all. When I'm the one that pushed you away. Baby, if you knew I can't.
Celia James in early childhood education.
And I wonder, how do I breathe without you here by my side? How will I see when your love brought me to the light?
Trissa Lee Burton in Allied Healthcare.
How do I breathe? How do I breathe? I can't get over you. No.
Trishelle Bingham, Allied Healthcare, Early Childhood Education, CSEC English, and Human and Social Biology. Yulisa Bishop in Beauty Therapy.
Without you here by my side, how will I see when your love brought me to the light?
And that ends this presentation of our certificates. Thank you. I'm sorry. Joanne Samuel, CSEC, Human and Social Biology, City and Guilds, Mathematics and English.
I've been foolish. I never should have turned my back. 'Cause it's a cold world when you're out there all alone. So many times that I wanted to just pick up the phone and tell you, ooh, baby, baby, I miss your love so.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Davidson and Mr. Brown. I am chosen for. All right. So in all of the festivities today, it is imperative that I remind you that tomorrow is International Men's Day. And I know in the grand scheme of things, we don't celebrate Men's Day, but it is a very important day. A day for us to remind our men that education is important. And so for the men here today, let us all wish you an early, happy International Men's Day. So after 3, we're going to wish all the men here happy International Men's Day. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy International Men's Day. Okay, and I'm particularly heartened by the male presence in the batch for this year. So ladies and gentlemen, now that we have all become graduates of this noble institution, you have a task to ensure that the blessing does not stop with you. You must ensure that the path to get into a program like this becomes easier, if not stop with you. All right, so at this part of the program, we are going to have some special awards. And this is going to be done by the Library of Information we have at this college. Sister Ron, don't hide. Come. The special awards.
I'm just going to ask Mrs. Davidson to come back and present 3 other certificates to our trainees where we had an over. Alright, so we have Marsha Davis for Allied Health and Early Childhood Education.
I'll be your strength. I'll give you hope. Keeping your faith when it's gone. The one you should call. Standing here all alone.
Aishika Gordon, Beauty Therapy.
I will take you in my arms and hold you right where you till the day my life is through. This I promise you. This I promise you.
Tashika Gabidon, City and Guilds English.
Lifetimes before,
and gentlemen, and my fellow graduates, this afternoon I have the pleasure of thanking our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Dyer, for taking time out of his schedule to share with us today. However, she left, so Mrs. Davidson here is going to be collecting the gift on behalf of her. Okay. Alexandria College of Continuing Education extends appreciation to Dr. Janet Dyer, keynote speaker for graduation and recognition ceremony. Dr. Dyer, your positive encouragement to be bold, courageous, and resilient will help us for a lifetime. Thank you for reminding us that giving up is not an option. Thank you. All right. Here you go.
So Dr. Dyer had an emergency that she had to rectify, and she did tender her apologies. So let me amplify those apologies. Again, Dr. Dyer had to leave to tend to a matter of emergency. Mrs. Davidson will give her the award from the college.
Know that surround you. No secrets
This is yours. It's yours. Chairperson. So pleasant afternoon to you all again. Alexandria College of Continuing Education extends appreciation to Dr. Tamika Peart, Chairperson, for graduation and recognition ceremony 2021.
Let me thank you so much for this award. I consider it to be an honor to have been here. I believe in developing local talent. I will say that my nails right now, it was done by someone in the graduating class. So it is really my passion. It is really something that I'm very passionate about, the development of local talent, helping people to become the better version of themselves. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'll give you hope, keeping your faith that it's gone.
Mr. Colin Brown, don't be late. Can I have your presence on my stage?
I will take you in my arms.
He's early this time. He's early this time.
Till the day my life is through, this I promise you. This I promise you. I've loved you forever.
Mr. Colin Brown, the Alexandria College of Continuing Education, presents this appreciation token for your voluntary contribution to the institution from 2018 to present. We appreciate you.
Okay, so you're going to call their names. Let me call them. All right, Sir Newbie, where are you? Sir Newbie, Sir Newbie, Sir Newbie. Sir Newbie? Okay, okay. So we are now going to hand out some awards to the instructors, and we're asking you to do the handing over. So, and there's some who are not present, but for the ones who are here. So, Mavita Clark, you're first. Novadine Newsom, you are next.
promise you never.
Nobody knew some.
Will you hurt anymore?
Nicole Wilson, you are next. Nicole Wilson, you are next.
This now has now begun.
Lifetime educator, Mrs. Okay.
Till the day my life is through, this I promise you. This I promise you.
I think Miss Johnson wants to take a picture. All right. And the lifetime educator, Mrs. Nevins Ricketts. Yes, 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 yes. Miss Lurleen Robertson, and you're going to come sprinting up the stage, right, Miss Robertson? All right. Miss Oreen Kelly. I haven't seen Miss Kelly in ages. Rohan Lawrence, calling Rohan Lawrence. Rohan Lawrence.
See, baby, you're my little secret. If you don't tell, I won't tell.
All right, so this award is now for Mr. Lerone Chin, but he's not here, so we will have Mr. Lawrence collecting it on his behalf.
Come into my house last night when I got your
Andrea Gordon Davidson. Yes, the community development specialist who is being awarded for personal development, her contribution to. Okay, all right. So earlier in the program, we were supposed to get 2 messages from the valedictorians. You know, those people who speak the conscience of the group. So we are now going to have Abigail Edwards and Kena Hasuel Bethune. And it's very fitting that they're coming at this point. We couldn't find them earlier, but they're here now at a most fitting point in the program.
And we got this thing going on. Little secret, and that's how we should keep it. So everybody's lying about you and I. They think so, but they don't really know. You're my little secret, baby.
Members of the platform, Honorable Xavier Main, well, in his absence, to our chairman, Mr. Warren Newby, guest speaker, Dr. Janet Dyer, also in her absence, our chairperson, Dr. Tamika Peart, coordinators, instructors, my fellow graduates, relatives, friends, and other distinguished guests in the audience and those streaming on social media platforms. A pleasant afternoon to you all.
Before we begin our speech, graduates, like seriously, let us give ourselves a round of applause. Upon entering this institution, we were enthused about what lies ahead, and we came day after day to reach the goal, and it was well worth it. We had a plan to aspire our dreams, and we, the graduating class of 2021, will hope to be beacons of inspiration, both locally and internationally. Yes, we have arrived at the end of our training. Yes, we have arrived at the end of our training at this awesome institution. Our potential is limitless, and it is safe to say we are a big deal.
As we continue on our journey through life, we acknowledge the people we met, the lessons we learned, the tears we shed, the laughter we relished, the friends we made, and the bonds created. Despite the happy memories, it is without a doubt that this academic year is unlike anything we have ever experienced before. Our usual activities have been thrown into disarray because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Experiencing these challenges, we pushed and strived. Although we couldn't have done it without the help of our wonderful teachers, let us give them a round of applause.
Mathematics is a subject most persons fear to attempt. For us to sit this subject in 1 year with little to no face-to-face class and have over 80% pass, it is something to celebrate. We did our best, but it wouldn't have been possible without hard work, determination, and selflessness of Mr. Sterling, Miss Clark, Miss Lawrence, and Mrs. Wall. Let us not forget our HSDE coordinator, Mrs. Andrea Davidson, our skill training coordinator, Miss Ron. You both were like a second mom to us. Following up on our classes, you ensured we were on track. And when we felt like giving up, you encouraged us to continue the journey. And for this, we are forever grateful.
As Thomas Jefferson said, to get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. In my opinion, to get something you never had, you have to be persistent, never give up after a failure. If you fail, try again. Obstacles and adjusted for greatness.
Take with you the legacy of this noble institution and embrace change, positive change. Be your own type of special, leaving a positive mark in this world. So everyone who made this special, we thank you. Lastly, special thanks to our families and friends who stood with us through our time here. Graduates, we did it. Today we are standing on victory ground. Let me hear you say victory. Victory. I can't hear you. Victory. Victory. I thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Edwards and Miss Sewell Bethune, for removing the message in a most fitting manner, displaying the thoughts, or echoing rather the thoughts of everyone in the group. All right, so at this time we are going towards the end of the program, and I must reiterate all that we have covered in this beautiful gathering this evening. What we have seen is that the most chaotic, the most turbulent experiences in life can give birth to beautiful beginnings. No matter how far we are behind in life, everyone deserves a second chance. That is the mark of a caring society. And as I said to you earlier, you have gotten a start. You have gotten a second chance. The blessing does not stop with you. You have the chance. And of course, we're going to close with the affirmations that
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil parts. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us the weak to cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica land we love.
Thank you very much.
On a new on the news, me in my prime, on the crime with the dollar sign, money for my mind. Someone on the time for spend, time for spend. I'ma style, put me on the map, me up on the top. I'm in name, coffee swag a lot, them a chop me on the time for them, time for them. Yes, I'ma wake up, yeah. Money make and I make up, yeah. Me go straight to the paper, yeah. Tell you wait, see you later. Mr. Pot, everybody look like what? Mr. First and say how you look like that. I top every cranny, every nook. I'ma stick up every chicken out the book. Everything we do, give thanks. Tell them what we do. Load the L to the W. One thing they out there for you. And it now come if you no go. Everything we do, give thanks. Tell them what we do. Load the L to the W. One thing they out there for you. And it now come if you no go. On the news, me in my prime, on the crime with the dollar sign, money for my mind. Someone on the time for spend, time for spend. I'ma style, put me on the map, me up on the top. I'm in name, coffee swag a lot, them a chopping on the time for time for
Everything is how they call plush. The baby got a body that's why I won't touch. Pull it out, let her ride it, girl, you know I want lust. I want lust.